Greetings, Earthlings. I'm Alan Boyle, Aerospace and Science Editor for GeekWire, and I'm here with Lieutenant Jim Cox, number 3 pilot for the Blue Angels, and we're going to hear all about what we're seeing with the Blue Angels this weekend.
Absolutely, sir. I'm Lieutenant Jim Cox, the number 3 pilot for the 2019 Blue Angels, and we're super excited to be here in Seattle. My first time on the team, so really excited to fly here in the Bay, the Sound area.
And I understand that you've done a fair number of shows already. Have there been lessons that you've learned from what you've been flying so far?
Oh, absolutely, sir. This will be our 35th and 36th flight demonstration, but every practice that we do, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those are all practice demonstrations. So we do the same flight and the same maneuvers almost every single day of the week, minus Monday, and that really helps us prepare to make the air show the best product on the weekends.
One of the twists this year is that the flight is slightly different. The flight path is slightly different from what it has been in past years for Seafair. Is this anything that you have to do extra training for, or is it just part of the routine?
Well, it's just part of the routine. This is my first time here to Seattle, so I'm really nothing to compare it against from last year. With the show center being just a little bit different, all of our pilots are going to use different checkpoints on the ground for our individual maneuvers and whatnot, but it's pretty much transparent to us because we just take what we're given at each show site each year, and we can fly from there.
And we're a tech site, so we're always interested in the tech angle on these flights. What's the geekiest thing that you've seen when you're doing this work with the Blue Angels?
Well, a lot of times we have to calculate our distance to our center point based upon the wind speed and the wind angle. So we'll do some quick math in the cockpit to understand how our ground speed is going to be affected by the wind angle and how it's going to push us and whatnot. So that'll help us hopefully all arrive on show center at the same time. But a lot of different variables going into that calculation.
Mm-hmm. And there's always been a lot of talk about the high show versus the low show. The low show, you have to kind of be careful about the clouds. I expect that this would be a low show situation for you.
Well, I'm not sure where the clouds are at right now, but we will we'll assess that at brief time, and then we will do as much as we possibly can with the weather that we're given to give, again, the people of Seattle the best air show that we possibly can.
Okay, very good. I'm Alan Boyle with GeekWire, and we've been talking with Lieutenant Jim Cox, and so especially during Seafair weekend, I'm advising you to watch the skies.